this is Beth from the Sterling Public Library with another edition of From the Stacks Young Adult. And I'm here to talk about two books in our young adult collection. The first one I want to talk about is this one. It's called Gideon Green in Black and White. It's by Katie Henry. And it's brand new, and I really liked it. I will read you the first line. The third greatest tragedy of my life is that I don't live in a film noir. So Gideon is a junior in high school, and he really is kind of obsessed with noir films from the 40s, like the Private Eye kind of films. And in fact, when he was a small child, when he was in elementary school, he and his best friend Lily actually ran a detective agency, and he had a lot of fun with that until 7th grade hit, and his friend Lily became too cool for him, and he may have gotten in a little trouble with the police for sticking his nose where it shouldn't be. So anyway, now as a junior, he's pretty much just waiting to graduate and get out of his hometown. Until Lily shows up at his door asking for his help investigating something. So she's working for the school newspaper, and there's some strange things going on around town, and she wants to try and figure out what's going on, and she thinks she needs his help because he is really good at noticing things. Anyway, he ends up working on the school newspaper with her, and they end up following this mystery and getting in a lot deeper than they had planned, and the mystery ends up being a lot more interesting and deeper than that they even thought at the beginning. And so this book is sort of a mystery. It's actually, I think, we've put it in the mystery section, but it's really a lot more about Gideon himself and him coming to terms with his past, with his relationship with his father, his relationship with his old friend Lily, and his new friends that he's making on the paper, and his relationship with himself and how he sees himself. And so it's really, really good in that respect. I love his character arc. I love Gideon, his character. And the mystery is interesting too. So it's a little bit of a genre bender, but it's very good. And I would recommend this one highly. Okay, the other one I want to talk about is this one. And it's also fairly new, but it's a couple months old. And it's called Burn Down, Rise Up. And it's by Vincent Tirado. And I will read you the first line. The Bronx was alive. So this actually is in the horror genre. And normally I don't read a lot of horror because I don't know, I just don't like it. But I did like this one. It's not too dark, although it is dark. So Raquel, who's the main character, is 16, and she lives in the Bronx, and there have been, over the last year, a lot of several kids who have disappeared, people who have disappeared. But she doesn't really much concern herself with this because she figures the police only care about the white kids anyway. But one of her friends ends up missing, and then her mother comes down with a really mysterious illness, and she starts to take an interest in what's going on. So she and her friends do a little digging, and they find out this urban legend sort of game that takes place in the middle of the night on the subway, and they think that it has something to do with it. So they play this game and end up falling into this sort of secondary world where some really bad things in the history of places are being relived over and over. Anyway, you'd have to read it to really understand it, but it is interesting, and there's a lot of creepy things, a lot of scary things. It's not too much gore, so I probably like that, but it is it's very fun. So it's there's a little bit of romance and a lot of adventure, a lot of creepy stuff, and anyway, I did like it. And I recommend this one also. If you like dark, exciting, sort of creepy things, give this one a try. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.